Hi, everybody. We're back in Beantown here as EA Sports coverage continues. The Bruins ready to go here on the ice this evening. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Bruins will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Cooley. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit. Cooley's pretty banged up right now, James. Just look at that last hit. I mean, he didn't look ready for it, and when he takes it, it's almost as if it catches him the wrong way, and he's really laboring as a result.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Redirected off a stick. Nice zone entry from the middle. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. McAvoy's taking it from his own end. The Bruins pick up steam and are on the attack. Angles it over to Ramirez. He scores! Big goal from David Pastrnak!
This is a great play all the way around, James. He's got ice to be able to skate and drive the net, but he has to shield the puck, so he uses his body effectively and also the leverage of his stick to be able to drive that net.
The Bruins have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, are emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
Scooped up along the wall by Rempe. Quick feed to Lindholm. New York's looking to break out of their own end. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Across the line, down the left wall.
Pasternak's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Looks to make a play over to Sheary. Here's a short pass to Myers. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Bruins have taken a 1-0 lead. Ramirez quick on the draw. Moves it quickly over to Saka. The Rangers have the puck now. Quick pass to Miller. Broken up in the neutral zone by Yokiharu. Moves around along the half wall. Denies him. He got all of it. Sherry's lugging the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. Moves it to Ramirez. Dropped him in the open ice.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team are heading to the box.
A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. Beautiful read in the defensive end by McAvoy. Saka stick handling in his own zone. The Bruins carried along the wall. The Rangers have it from their own end. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And now it's grabbed by Miles. The Bruins take possession in the neutral zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Takes the feed. Drives it to the crease. The Bruins look to start the transition game. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And rings the iron.
The Bruins lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
They put the puck into the offensive end. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Dishes it off. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Stopped with ease. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
McAvoy is trying to find a way to get back to the bench and not put his team in a vulnerable spot. You can see that he's been injured somewhere on the shift. He's laboring and he's wincing, but he's committed to the play. He's got to find the appropriate moment to get off.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Bruins lead it 1-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Glove save, and an easy one at that. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Answers the call with a big save. Quick feed to Arvidsson. Here's a chance. Oh, he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. Boston's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And they'll dump it in. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Moves it to Saka. Great pass from off the right side. New York's got the puck against the wall. Poked away in the offensive zone by Sheary. Here's a short pass to Saka. Puck dumped in. Big hit that frees up possession. Passes it over to Miller. Here's a chance on the attack.
Cherry's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Jeannot's got it into offensive territory. New York's got the puck along the boards. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
More than half the period left to play. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Picked up along the wall by Jeannot. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Driving right to the front. And he's peeling off to regroup. And a solid save on the play wall. New York's got it in the neutral zone. The Bruins gain possession. Hammers the shot. Glove save and the puck moves on. And he takes the pass. Boston's got possession at center. Sends the feed in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Unloads a shot. Score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
The Rangers needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game. You can see it in their urgency.
We'll talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Oh, he's flashing the leather, looking for that huge glove save, James. But you got to stop it first if you want to make the highlight reel. That one winds up in the back of the net.
The Bruins take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
Well, you got to continue to push attack. There's way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
Past the midway mark in this period, Boston's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. The Bruins win it. Moves it quickly over to Saka. Grabbed along the boards by Ramirez.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Sends it out front, and that's stopped. Slides the puck across to Pasternak. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Lafreniere's got the puck. Pass in front. Dishes it off again here. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Works it across to Sheary. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that goes off someone in front that doesn't reach the net. Slides the puck over. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Well, he's just a master at the seeing eye shot. His head is up the whole way, but he has perfect timing, recognizing where the screen is and knowing that the goaltender will not be able to track the shot.
New York's even things up here in the back half of the first.
Well, yeah, they're more connected right now, James. I felt like they started the period, they were back on their heels, and they couldn't get out of their zone with any type of continuity. Well, now they've kind of righted the ship right now. They're in their rhythm, and they've got back to an equal score.
Stop by the goaltender. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Dumps the puck in. Picks up the puck. Boston's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Rangers have it now. Quick pass to Carrick. The Rangers gain the zone. Sends it down low. Moves it to Yokiharu. Boston's got it in their own zone. And he pumps it up with the pass. And a great save.
Swayman's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. The Rangers get a hold of it. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Tries to get it to Segura. Lindholm's got the puck in his own zone. On the attack along the boards. From the point. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. New York's got a hold of the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
Reaches out and uses a stick. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Moves puck into the attacking area. Quick feed to Saka. Turned aside with a glove by Wilson. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Edstrom's looking to get back on his feet there. Man, did he take a tough hit.
Here in the later stages of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Rangers take possession off the faceoff. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Oh, they go back on offense. Great poke by Lafreniere. And he's knocked off the puck there. Shot! Shuts him down. Denies him again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the faceoff is ready to go. Boston's won the faceoff. New York's got possession of the puck. Throws it in. Slides it diagonally to Lindholm. Takes the feed. A chance! Big save in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that slides right out to center ice. Taken by Miller. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. The Rangers are in transition. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Feeds the puck to Pasternak. And now it's grabbed by McAvoy. Broken up at center. Dumps it in. The Rangers have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Lindholm. Slides the pass over to Pasternak. Shot! Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more in a moment.
It's time to support those around us with our monthly food drive. Bring 3 non-perishable food items, and you can receive a free team poster.
Teams are back on the ice. Those squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Ramirez wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Lafreniere. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. Sidesteps the tackle. He scores! Off the pipe and pulls in the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches are working his favor. They go right into the net. Well, this goal has it all. I mean, you have to shake your defender, which is not easy to do, but it's power, it's explosiveness, and then the recognition that you created the lane for yourself. I love it from start to finish. That's a tremendous goal.
Boston's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
whistle, and a much-needed face-off will give them a breather. The Bruins continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. And they'll start with possession. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Fires it into the offensive zone. Boston's going to hold it along the wall. Plus a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Zacha. Made the save on the play. Picked up along the boards by Miles. Moves it up through the middle from the right. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Bruins play it along the wing. Going inside. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instant. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Lindholm's going off for cross-checking.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
Here's a blast. Great save. Shot. Stops that one. Turns another aside. And the puck clears the zone. Taken along the wall by Sheary. Feeds it over. They score. Well, how about that? A good defense translates to an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum. You can't turn pucks over unless you establish some pressure here, James. You want to make your opponent hear your feet coming, and that's exactly what he does. He separates body from puck, and then he makes the play that leads to the eventual goal.
The Bruins extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
And it fakes off a stick in traffic. Oh, what a stop on the play! Feeds it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Takes a shot. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage. You open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
The Rangers needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than one goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality if they want to get an equalizer.
Solid check to slow him down. Edstrom's gaining momentum. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And that's stolen by Edstrom.
New York's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Rangers still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. Moves the puck. Moves it quickly over to Ramirez. Sends the pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Boston's clinging to this 4-3 lead. The Bruins win it. Here's a blast! Off the pipe! There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. The Bruins will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Takes a shot. How did he stop that one? The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scores! Rips it off the puck and wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. You need multiple things to win hockey games, James. You need skill, but you need grit and grease, and that's exactly what he showed right there. He rolled up his sleeves, he got dirty, he won the 50-50 battle, and he took it to the net.
The Bruins have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by McAvoy. The Bruins move it in. Takes a shot. Turns it aside.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance and the sequence to take it to the net.
And now he angles it across to Arvidsson. Sends the pass over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
The Bruins will play it in their own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a chance. And the save. And that goes off, force off a body. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. What a steal in his own end. And now it's over to Miller. Intercepts the pass at center. Fires it on net. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer.
Listen, James, when he works himself into position to set up for that one-timer, if you're his teammate, you just find him and you deliver it to him.
Had that magic touch tonight, Cheryl.
Sometimes when you get up in the game, James, it's easy to get complacent and just hold the puck, stop attacking, but not tonight. They're not. The entire bench, the lineup, such an offensive threat. Line 1 right through line 4. They're going to wave tonight.
And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And the puck's thrown away. Grabs it in his own end. And a smart hits-up play with the bank. New York's got the puck along the wall. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. I love when offense is generated from below the goal line. All of the coverage is facing the puck, and he gets lost in coverage in that slot area and just fires it home.
New York's finally got the counterpunch they need. Now, can they do it again, Cheryl? That's the question.
Well, they need the knockout punch, don't they? And if they're going to get 2 and claw their way back in this one, but the momentum's in their favor right now. But it's their choice to do something with it.
Quick pass across to Ramirez. Great time called. Loose it in. Look at that. He landed right on his own bench.
Well, you know that the one giving a hit likes this to send a message, send you right over the board into the laps of your teammates. It's embarrassing either way, no question that you got off your feet and you wound up on your bench.
The Bruins have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. New York's got it into the offensive zone. Comes up with the steal.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
And that's knocked away by Williams. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Saka's got it in the defensive end. Scoops up the puck, and he's hit on the breakaway. He's hit off the iron.
Well, he knew what he was going to do coming in one-on-one with the goaltender. Looked real confident in it, but man, he just missed by inches. That one's unlucky. It hits the post and comes out.
Hammers one. That's gloved by Wilson.
Pasternak's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open up lanes, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one and elevating his line mates with him.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Boston's won the draw and they'll go to work. Denies him! Skates across the blue line. The Bruins take over on possession. Saka's got it in the offensive zone. Gets the puck in deep. And he takes the feed. The Bruins have it now. Great use of the wall and the pass.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Turned aside by Wilson. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Bruins have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
Well, a pretty quick response to step in as soon as he saw his teammate taken out.
It's kind of that all-for-one mentality right now. I mean, just look at the bench and the response it elicited, sticking up for your teammate, especially when you felt it was a dirty play.
Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Carrick's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Lafreniere's got it to the neutral zone. Quick shot! Good eyes on the play. Scrum on the boards, they battle for the puck. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Throws it in front! And he denies that. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for the happy. Man, does he ever make this goal look easy, James? And it is tougher than it looks. Trust me. That puck is elevated. It's in the air. So your timing with your stick to be able to make contact and enough force to put that thing in the net, it ain't easy.
The Bruins are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. The Bruins take it along the wall.
Zaka is a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his 3rd.
Scooped up along the wall by Radish. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Takes the bank feed. They've got some momentum here. And that goes off a player. Pinned up along the boards. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Picked up along the wall by Arvidsson. Johnson. Into the offensive end now. The Rangers have it behind the cage. Takes the feed from off the boards. Dumps it in. Here's a feed in front. He scores! What a goal!
I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
New York's goal has suddenly put them right within 2.
It's really difficult to play a full 60, but when you can finish off the end of periods really strong and get yourself back in it, it bodes well for the beginning of the third.
Grabbed along the boards by Sheary. Tries to feed it over to Lafreniere. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. Boston's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. The Bruins win the face-off at center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Quick pass to Miller. The Rangers take it across the blue line. Up along the wing. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Finds some space in the corner. The Rangers will play from the defensive zone. Here they come on the rush. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Swayman
Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, this is a seeing-eye shot, and the goaltender just simply cannot pick it up. Good patience to find a shot lane through the traffic jam and into the back of the net.
New York's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They need to continue where they left off.
Angles it over to Chanot. Oh, got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in a low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes a save.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Boston's coaching staff must be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. Lots of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the second. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Receives the pass. Reaches out and uses the stick. Moves it to Radish. Here's a chance. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Denied that one.
Swayman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Takes the puck. Hammers it on net. Denies it with a save. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Sends it in on the attack. Boston's got it in their own zone. Chanot's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Let's move to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight.
The Bruins extend the lead to 2 here as they get closer and closer to intermission, Cheryl.
Great timing to go up by 2. You dictated the play. You're coming into the end of the second period. And you find a way to get get another. Now, right off of this face-off, they'll really want to set the tone and keep their opponent on their heels.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Bruins continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Ramirez has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. Shuts him down. Pushes it across to Edstrom. Pass stolen in the open ice. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Fans, don't forget to find those draw boxes throughout the arena for our signed jersey, which we will give away tonight.
Lindholm's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Avoids the poke check. And that pass is redirected. New York's in transition. He looks deep to Saka. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Williams. Boston's on the attack. Shot! Oh, that just skips over the net. What a chance there, Pounder.
Well, he was in tight, but he wasn't able to convert. You could just see those hands close to his body.
And he takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Ramirez. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. On-man rush. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Hard hit frees up the puck. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Zaga is a fierce competitor who wants to stay in the game, James. But if you look back at this last sequence where he's injured, you know that he's really struggling and laboring and needs to make his way to the bench.
Boston's benefited from lots of shots on net here tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Ramirez wins possession off the draw. Quick feed to Edstrom. The Bruins gain control of the puck. Scrum along the wall. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Passes ahead from the right side. Muffs the shot attempt. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Carrick's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
The Bruins get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setter.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
The Rangers move the puck in the defensive zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Arvidsson's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. The Rangers will kill off a few extra seconds now. Here he is in front. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Moving into the attacking zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And he makes a save there. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Miller's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. New York's won the draw. Moves the pass in front. And that goes off a stick. Here's a short pass to Arvidsson. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Nice zone entry on the left side. Can't pull the trigger. New York's got possession here in the offensive zone. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Middle stats ready for the draw on this man advantage. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. The Bruins will play it through the neutral zone. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Middlestat.
Barrett's almost back on the ice.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Bruins fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, trailing in this game, James, this was a huge kill. They couldn't lose touch of the game, and they did an awesome job of killing that off.
Here's a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Ramirez gets a shot on goal, and he's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and he can be frustrated. But listen, you got to get scoring chances. You got to be on the ice together.
Picked up along the boards by Williams. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, or in this case, the fan base.
It's amazing how a game can change within seconds and how the temperature meter can completely switch, and that's what's happened with this goal, James. You can certainly tell that the energy has shifted, and they're looking for the equalizer.
One-goal game now. The Rangers desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Well, they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent when you know that that team is coming and they're a wave. There's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Takes control of the puck. New York's looking to break out. The Bruins have the puck now. Fires it on net. Turns him away. Wilson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Boston's got the edge in the shot department, a big reason why they lead here in this third period. Works it across to Arvidsson. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Scrum along the boards. Chateau's got it along the wing. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Moves it quickly over to Arvidsson. And they'll go on the attack with pressure by Miller. Big time stop there.
Swayman's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Taken along the wall by Ramirez. The Bruins take it along the wing. Boston's got the puck against the half wall. The Rangers have it from their own end. Quick pass to Lafreniere. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. McAvoy's got it against the boards. And that's intercepted by Radish.
But you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
Grabs the puck in the slot, and they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Carrick's lugging the puck. Intercepted in the offensive end by Pasternak. Fires it. Oh, tremendous reflexes as he turns aside the one-timer. Wow. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Wilson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Bruins have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Big time stop. And he coughs it up with the pass. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fires it into the offensive zone. Slides it on over to Chanot. The Bruins cross the blue line and are on the attack. Ramirez moves the puck to the corner. And this is a throwdown.
It's a throwdown because it's a response to the earlier hit on one of their star players, James. It's a message in trying to stick up for your teammates, and you want to make sure it's not them that are going for the fight.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. There's a lot of people in the game who don't like fighting, and you can see the reasons why, but look around in this building. Everyone's standing on their feet and the energy that it's created.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with stars. The captain comes through.
Well, he's certainly exemplifying all the skills of a complete hockey player. He's physically engaging with a huge hit that creates a turnover. So defense that leads to offense, and then, of course, the finesse to finish the entire play off.
The Bruins will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this third period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out, and the best way to do it is when you have the puck on your stick. Don't give it up for free. Close quickly and look to attack.
Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped. Boston's got possession of the puck. Tees it up, stops him cold. Pasternak stick handling in his own zone. Slides it diagonally to Miles. Shot! Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Jokiharju's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, he got rocked and dumped right into the opposition bench pounder.
And have the benches up, right? They want to see what the heck's going on. And on the other side, he's in the laps of his opponent. You got to collect yourself and get out of there. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Boston's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Passes it over. Puck grabbed by Arvidsson. Handles the pass. Boston's got it along the wall. Slides the puck to Kiki. Passes on over to Lafreniere. Shot attempt completely fails on that. McAvoy's crossed the line and gained the zone. Takes a shot. There's a save. Wrist shot from the slot. Fantastic save. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Puts it on net, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Bruins looking against the half wall. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. The Bruins lead it late in this third period. Boston's won the draw in the neutral zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Moves it to Jokiharju. The Rangers have it against the wall. Scrum ensues along the boards. Unleashes a cannon! Too much congestion blocks the shot.
Ramirez stick implodes, and that's so frustrating, but he grabs another and he gets back engaging in the play.
Moves it around along the half wall. From the back of the cage with the puck. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
And that's broken up by Geeky. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Sends it into the offensive zone. Slides the cross-ice pass. Arvidsson's taking it from his own end. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Under a minute to go in the third. Denies him. He got all of it. New York's trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Puck said down the ice. We'll get an icing. They've got the extra attacker out here for the faceoff.
Well, they'll be looking for a quick win and advance that puck right to the net.
Boston's won the defensive zone draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
And that doesn't reach the net.
Vaakanainen's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Dumps it into the ozone. And he takes the dish. Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. Sherry's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, the buzzer's all but gone here, James, because there is not enough runway left to get back in this game.
The Bruins once again send out their power play unit. Lindholm's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scooped up along the wall by Geeky.
Horton's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
Here we go, puck's in deep. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team. Net is empty, the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. The Bruins' possession metrics look good, but in the end, it was a close one out there tonight.
It really was, James. And the thing that's